U.S. Air Force extends T-38 trainer support to 2036. The United States Air Force has awarded Boeing a ceiling $900 million contract to sustain and support the T-38C Talon avionics system, extending support for one of the service's core pilot training aircraft through March 31, 2036. The contract, awarded to Boeing's St. Louis, Missouri, operations on March 31, 2026, covers total lifecycle support for the T-38C avionics system, with the stated aim of keeping the aircraft current, airworthy, and capable of meeting mission requirements. The Air Force said work will be carried out across a broad network of training and support locations, including Columbus Air Force Base, Mississippi, Laughlin AFB, Texas, Joint Base San Antonio Randolph Air Force Base, Texas, Shepherd AFB, Texas, Vance AFB, Oklahoma, Holloman AFB, New Mexico, Edwards AFB, California, Patuxent River, Maryland, and St. Louis, Missouri. The aircraft remains the service's sole intermediate platform for teaching airmen to fly fighter and bomber aircraft, making avionics readiness directly tied to the broader pipeline for combat aircrew generation. That requirement remains especially relevant as the Air Force continues to manage the transition toward the T-7A Red Hawk, which is expected to enter service in 2028. Until that aircraft begins arriving in operational numbers, the service is continuing to invest in the aging T-38 fleet to ensure uninterrupted pilot training capacity. The announcement also outlines immediate funding tied to the award. The Air Force said $56,199,728 in fiscal 2026 operations and maintenance funds is being obligated at the time of contract award. The contract was awarded through a competitive acquisition process, though the notice states that one offer was received. Oversight is being handled by the Air Force Life Cycle Management Center's Legacy Training Aircraft Division at Hill Air Force Base, Utah under contract FA 8220-26 DB002. The T-38C Talon is the modernized version of the Northrop-designed supersonic trainer that has served the U.S. military for decades. While the airframe itself dates back to the Cold War era, its avionics suite has undergone repeated upgrades to keep pace with modern training requirements. Avionics sustainment in this context covers the aircraft's onboard electronics, including flight displays, navigation systems, communication equipment, mission computers, and associated support infrastructure. Keeping these systems current is essential because pilot training today must align more closely with the cockpit environments and digital workflows used in frontline combat aircraft. For trainee pilots moving toward fighter and bomber platforms, the T-38 remains a critical bridge between initial flight instruction and advanced operational aircraft. Its role is not simply to teach jet handling, but to prepare crews for faster decision-making, instrument flight procedures, formation flying, and mission-oriented cockpit management. By extending avionics sustainment support through 2036, the Air Force is preserving continuity in its pilot training pipeline at a time when demand for combat-ready aircrews remains high. The contract indicates that the T-38 will continue to play a central role in preparing fighter and bomber pilots for years to come, even as the service moves toward the T-7A Red Hawk.